Joshyblogz here. Hope this starts me at the right spot. I tried to save my video, but it didn't seem to work right. I don't know what happened. So, we might miss a little bit of gameplay. If so, the part that you missed is unimpressive. So, basically you wouldn't have missed much, just like some random traveling. And there wasn't really any dialogue that you would have missed. Okay, good, yeah, we're at pretty much the same spot. So yeah, it was just like a little sign that told me to travel on, and so oh, this is a good sign actually, because last time I went to Fall Flat and the guy wasn't there. So I was thinking, let's go to Gluhive instead. The route across Jomur passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Jadari believes the missing minstrel may have taken the same route you took earlier. Now I get to check both things. So I know he wasn't the other way. As you make your way through the dry flats of Gluhive, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jadariel's face. Blast, I felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the spring of Jomur. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. Yeah, definitely there was nothing to be found either way, because I went both ways. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they discovered the black wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. Yeah, that's the same thing as said in the other one. Start the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. What does she mean? I mean, does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Prepare for the night. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. You're kind of messed up there. Exiles shall move as a single mind to demonstrate their faith and recognize that they... whatever. Yeah, so before I prepare for the night, I should have done this first. And had a quick look at if there's anything new. Nah, there's nothing going on. So that's the only reason I did that. Yeah, so let's prepare for the night. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. What's she talking about? What's going on? How there's lots of them. Then what are we going to do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Bay. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Heaven turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please, you have to let me and the scribes. They'll protect me. I know they will. Jadari exchanges looks with Headwind. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Bay intends to fend off the Howlers. Okay, prepare for them. Toggle aim assist in the options menu if you wish to make it easier to or cast the adversaries. The howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Okay, jump and cast. Pretty cool. Toggle aim assist in the menu. That was weird. That really threw me off. Release circle when flashing to cast power. This is not fun. Well, I think I have the settings on the most difficult setting, do I? Options. Is it over at last? It is, I think. Oh, this poor wretched beast. Just then Vase spots something creeping toward her. What? Ferocious creature. Yeah. Ah! Well, I didn't need to make that sound. That was just the sound she made. I don't think I really need to say Haraf either, because he's just said Haraf. But I just get used to reading it. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Bay. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Oh. You sense the depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Him standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Okay, let's concentrate. The Drive Him seems both excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try to understand him. You sense some pattern in the imp's speeches. He seems to welcoming of this. Interact to try again to further interpret him. This driver seems to have history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. The driver recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual drive imp. Cool. The driver seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other driver stare at him with something like reverence. The driver joined you. He seems to know his way around. Continue your journey. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. Ooh, but there's something going on in here. What's this? Press triangle, or press triangle anywhere to check inside. If you hit triangle, you go inside. Triangle is like a home button. There's the little driver. He seems to have something on his mind. It tries to speak for him. You can see the little imp has made himself a home. He rushes right up to you. Okay. Your new imp companion seems pleased to be in your wagon. You must square to continue any time. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not what to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further troubles from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren, settled in the wagon's rafters. Cool. Hello, cuties. Drive imps. They're funny. I like little pets. Okay, yeah, so I guess we're done here. Continue your journey. So we can only go to Lixan now. Heaven orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the rocky pathways of Jungler Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the face. Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. The driver is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo. He is a venerable driver who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's black wagon. It's our friend, Lone Minstrel. Oh, it's the Minstrel. It's good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. The imp called Tizos appears very pleased. The Lone Minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello, indeed. You had us worried when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? I am a client, Sandalwood. The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Headwind, Jadara and Ruki. Okay, yes, I thought he was Sandalwood, but he's not. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I'm here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Edwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, Minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tyreek. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. He appears to be a traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the rites. The name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. The Lone Minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. The Lone Minstrel rejoins you. Alright. Man, it's a bit slow, isn't it? The cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan Shack's 6 shoulders. Cool.
Ligeratus.
Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak to you, with you in the wagon, at your leisure. Alright, I think I saw that the game just saved. I'm fairly sure that I'm right about that. Ooh, there's a slug market. There's this thing. So, we'll get to that next time, but I don't know. I don't want to keep playing now. I'm tired, a little bored. Gotta get to bed. Good night, all. Save video clip.